CatSynth TV.
Hey everybody, CatSynth TV, and we are in the field with Andrea Centazzo, who will be performing at this year's Outsound New Music Summit.
Well, I started in the 70s as a jazz drummer. I had a group inspired by Soft Machine on the beginning. Then I got involved with improvised music early on. First with a duo with Steve Lacy. And then Steve Lacy introduced me to Derek Bailey. And Derek Bailey then introduced me to Evan Parker and blah, 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 blah. I ended up in this circle of improvisers, and I started to do improvised music. Then in 78, I got a letter at that time from an unknown American guitar player, Eugene Chadbourne. And he said, hey, I would like to come to Italy. I play this, I play that, blah, blah, blah. So basically I said, yeah, we can put up a tour. And he said, oh, beautiful. And in exchange, I will put up a tour here in the States. So 78, I had, after the tour in Europe, I had my first possibility to play in New York. And I still remember my arriving at the Kennedy airport with huge drum set with all the gongs and the stuff that I had. And they came to pick me up with one of those make love, not war, old Volkswagen's van. And it was Tom Corra driving, and then the second passengers were just John Zorn, and who else? Toshinori, Kondo, and Chabor, of course, and Polly Bradfield, violin player who was the girlfriend at that time of John. So New York was really sparkling at that moment with the music, you know. And what was for me kind of exciting that we were the lead at that time. So basically, those guys had all my LPs with Parker, with Lacy, and so it was really exciting. And we did a lot of concert with, and I put together this sextet, and I played some kind of composition of mine, mostly improvised, of course, because those were great improvised. The same time that I played with the John Zorn larger ensemble. And then from there, everything became history, as we say. Then suddenly in 1980, I got this change of direction toward composing music. And I was also very attracted by videography. So I started to write music and mostly substantial composition with less and less improvised parts. And then for 10 years, I didn't play, basically. From 1991 to 1998, very little, sometime just maybe to make some tracks on the soundtracks I was composing, the music I was recording. And then just one day I was walking, I cannot remember, I think Westwood, and I saw a guy that I remembered. Oh, this guy is Ray Mobelli, you know, the guy who invented the drum head, synthetic drum head. And he said, what are you doing here? I'm here since 10 years composing music. You crazy, but why you stop to play? You have to start again. No, I'm tired. I don't have instruments here. As a matter of fact, I didn't have most of my equipment that I left in Italy in a storage. And he said, no, you come to the factory. I give you everything. So to make a long story short, he pushed me to start again. And immediately after, I said, well, at this point, technology was really improving. So 3 years after, I said, well, let's try to put together my videographer experience with my composer experience, and I start to do this multimedia show, and that's is all about. In 2006, I got an email from a guy, piano player, Japanese piano player, Nobusto. He said, "Hey, I'm your fan. I would like to have a tour with you." With Perry Robinson, and I knew Perry since the 70s. I said, "Oh wow, this is a great opportunity." So we did the tour, and then from there I started to play regularly with improvising musicians, old friends like Larry Ox and
Right.
Bruce Ackley, and then Henry Kaiser came back. It was like a, a rolling ball. So now I'm again in the loop, and that's all my story. I appreciate a lot that the Rent invited me. I mean, really grateful because it's very rare have possibility to come up and play in a festival stuff like that. And so I will do a solo percussion concert with, of course, a relevant part, which is probably, I would say, 60% on the keyboard. I'm playing a cat mallet, which is a controller, The only thing that I did, I sampled all my gongs on the keyboard. So right now I have one octave gong that comes with octave gongs, and lower gongs are sampled. And I'm trying to mix the two things, trying to make the best of it.
Andrea Centazzo will be performing at the Outsound New Music Summit on July 25th, 2019. For more information, please visit outsound.org/summit. For more about his work, please check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Check out more at www.catsynth.com, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
You are watching CatSynth TV.